Have you ever looked at someone who's made it well past 80 and thought, what's their secret? We often imagine that long life comes down to luck, or good genes, or maybe just avoiding major illness. But the truth is far more complex and far more human. Many seniors don't make it past 80 not because of some big dramatic health crisis, but because of small quiet factors that chip away at life little by little, things we don't always talk about, things we don't always see coming. Today, I want to share 5 unexpected reasons that quietly shorten life, not to scare you, but to open your eyes. Because once you understand these hidden causes, you can do something about them. And that, my friend, can make all the difference. Let's begin with one of the most overlooked but deadly issues: chronic loneliness. As we age, our social circles shrink. Friends pass away, family members move, and our daily routines grow quieter. And while a bit of peace is nice, too much isolation is not. You see, the human body is wired for connection. When that connection fades, the brain starts to suffer, the heart suffers. In fact, loneliness increases the risk of early death more than smoking or obesity. It weakens the immune system, raises blood pressure, and clouds the mind. And the worst part? It often goes unnoticed. A lonely person doesn't always speak up. So if you or someone you love is growing too quiet, too withdrawn, it's not just emotional pain. It's a medical emergency. Reach out. Reconnect. Even small daily conversations can stretch the thread of life a little longer. The second reason is undiagnosed depression. You'd be surprised how often this one hides in plain sight. We tend to think depression is only for the young, or that it always shows up as sadness or tears. But in older adults, depression often looks like fatigue, forgetfulness, irritability, or simply giving up. People stop taking care of themselves. They stop eating well. They stop moving. And that slow surrender can take a serious toll on the body. The mind and the body are deeply connected, and when the will to live begins to dim, so does the light in the rest of the system. But here's the good news. Depression is treatable at any age, truly. With support, medication, counseling, and care, even a fading spirit can be reignited. No one is ever too old to feel joy again. The third reason may surprise you. It's over-medication and drug interactions. Now, don't get me wrong, modern medicine has done wonders. But many seniors are on 5, 10, sometimes even 15 prescriptions. And with each added medication, the risk of dangerous interactions multiplies. Side effects can look like memory loss, dizziness, even falls, which are often blamed on aging, not the drugs themselves. And over time, these silent complications quietly drain vitality. That's why medication reviews are so important. Every year, every single time a new drug is added, ask questions. Understand what you're taking and why. Sometimes less medicine can mean more life. Next, let's talk about something you might not expect: poor sleep. Not just less sleep, but low quality, restless, interrupted sleep. As we age, our sleep patterns change, but too many seniors accept poor sleep as normal. They lie awake at night, nod off during the day, and never truly feel rested. And this has consequences. Sleep is when the brain repairs itself. It's when the heart rests, when blood sugar stabilizes, when cells regenerate. Without it, everything suffers. Cognitive decline speeds up, inflammation rises, falls become more likely. Good sleep isn't just comfort, it's survival. So take it seriously. Address sleep apnea. Create a calm bedtime routine. Avoid caffeine and screens late at night. A well-rested body is a longer-living body. Now, the fifth and final reason, loss of purpose. This one is perhaps the most heartbreaking of all. After retirement, after the children have grown, after the routines fade, it's easy to feel like life is winding down. But those who live long, vibrant lives always have a reason to wake up, a garden to tend, a grandchild to mentor, a story to write, a walk to take. Purpose doesn't have to be grand. It just has to be yours. The body follows where the spirit leads. If the spirit has no reason to keep going, eventually the body agrees. So no matter your age, no matter your circumstance, find something to live for, even if it's small, especially if it's small. So, there you have it. 5 reasons many seniors don't make it past 80. Not because of sudden catastrophe, but because of quiet neglect. Loneliness, hidden depression, medication overload, poor sleep, loss of purpose. These are not just medical issues, they are human issues, and they are changeable, reversible, preventable. If we open our eyes, if we start early, if we look out for one another. Let me leave you with this. Growing older is not a curse. It's a calling, a gift. And with the right care, the right attention, and the right heart, you can live not only longer, but better. Don't settle for just surviving. Reach for thriving. Whether you're 60, 70, or already 80, it's never too late to change the path you're on. And if this message spoke to you, pass it along. You never know whose life you might help extend just by sharing a little wisdom